Hey everyone, I'm Rather Coherent. And you might notice that when we go on this mission, I'm gonna have 3 soldiers left over, 5 tired, 7 wounded, and 20 on infiltrations. The month just ticked over. Our supply drop is in 19 days, but we have nobody on covert actions. Absolutely nobody, because they don't exist. There's no one available. It's not possible. Hopefully later in the month we can make that happen, but right now we are strapped. Last time I was making my plans about what we were doing when, and I just thought the supply drops came at the end of the month, which would be 4 days from now. And instead they came like 6 days ago, and my plans are a little bit wrecked. But I think we're still okay. You want to hear something hilarious? We're so strapped for time and resources that I actually loaded my save because I was talking in the geoscape and wasting precious minutes. And while I did that, I was reading my notes to the side. It's really sad. I still have notes about last month's covert ops. Start upgrade with Silent Cyclone. Start recon offsite facility. Consider investigate rumors late in the month. Yeah, none of that happened. That was the plan, but it's not what we did. My notes for this month now say, check covert ops before they expire, please. That's about all we've got so far. Looking at the squad, first of all, looking at the rewards, 2 soldiers at corporal rank that aren't sapper, that aren't combat engineer. Hallelujah, best thing possible. What might be better though is intel and delaying the most dangerous dark event available, and we got those too. It's a difficult mission, it's got the loss, so that helps a bit, but it's also got Savage, and right now I think Savage is really just stun lancers and chrysalid crawlers. And if we see a bunch of chrysalid crawlers, then sign me up, that's great. But if we start seeing pods that are like, you know those like 5 priest pods we see on Psionic Storm missions? If it's that with stun lancers, we are in severe danger. Now, looking at the actual people coming on the mission, we've got Guilty Chimera out again. He has, unfortunately, no scope on his bullpup because we are fresh out of those. Every modification we have is in use right now. He's got flame rounds though. Medkit on Seething Orca, our medic. Silent Cyclone with Stark nothing. On our combat engineer, this was one of our highest rank wins. That lieutenant, they got their grenade pocket. He's got 2 flashbangs, 3 smokes, and a normal frag. Hidden cube with, I believe, 3 grenades and 1 frost bomb. Our Reaper, Twilight Queen, has nothing to her name. Shrapnel Flurry is here with 1 grenade as well and another 3 smokes. We should be able to defend ourselves pretty well, but it won't do much against stun lancers, I imagine. Black Cat, our sniper, has AP rounds, and that's about it as well. Aside from the improved magnetic rifle on Seething Orca, everyone's using base gear. We are really strapped for cash, for supplies, for items, for everything. So I've just added a note saying visit Black Market. We really need to go there. Once we go to the Black Market, we can sell off like 100 trooper corpses that we don't need. And then we can use some of the intel we have, because we have a lot of intel. Instead of contacting 2 different places, which we can't even do simultaneously anyway, we can contact one of them and spend some of our intel buying alloys to make more stuff, because we need more stuff. We're out of stuff, and this is all we have left. We're at the dregs of our gear, which is a first. Normally it's only the number of soldiers being pushed, but we have 3 infiltrations live right now. Enough rambling, let's get into the mission. Let's see what Savage really means. Operation Tiresome Dream, huh? Sounds like how I feel about my troop roster. So we're in the back corner here, far away. We've got Brianna Torres, our target VIP, and then backtracking across the map, we have our evac. Somewhere we have additional people we care about. We can actually see them through fog a little bit. Here's Laughing Octopus. Can I scan and find the other one? Oh, wait, Rampant Mystery is down here. I'm gonna split off my tech specialist this way and start trying to get eyes on these guys.
Confirmed.
If I can pick them up early, that seems like a good thing to do. This is the point where I awkwardly realize I don't know if picking them up spawns a horde or anything, but I mean, we'll try to outrun them, I guess. Okay, we got lost right here. We can still sneak around to this guy. There's no timer, we just have to find people. Now the other operative is en route to the objective from where we're going, so we don't need to worry about getting them ahead of time. Honestly, I'm not going to play the mission like that. I'm gonna go straight down here, up through the second guy, and then to here, and then back. I don't have any reason to clear this part of the map. We never need to go there. We're all coming down here. Which means we're all probably just sprinting full speed in this direction. The Lost tend to stand around and do nothing, so I don't have to worry about them patrolling into us, I think. That move I pulled back a little bit because I was starting to second guess myself. This cover should be safe. It's far enough forward that I'm comfortable again.
Running.
And that's everyone moved. Let's do this mission the backwards way. I don't know if you can really brace against nothing, but it's neat to see that you can do it without cover. And it never occurred to me to try. Now, Shrapnel Flurry is crazy mobile. She has 15 base mobility because of a little bit of mobility stacking from Covert Ops and just the increased mobility of combat engineers. Oh my god, they have gear? They're like equipped? That's crazy! They're actually going to help do the mission. They're also gonna like get us into a fight immediately because they're not concealed, but I guess that part's fine. I'm just gonna keep running forward on everyone, I guess. Don't really see a reason to change that now.
Solid copy.
A little bit slow on that character.
I can cover it.
I might have been body blocking him with someone else, I realize now. That would explain why they were so incredibly slow.
Got it. Moving.
Alright. I'm feeling happy about this mission. They've got gear, they're gonna help us fight. That was a big thump. I think Berserkers are here. Okay, let's grab Rampant Mystery. That's probably going to pull the Lost, and then we'll figure out what to do from there.
One of the contacts we were looking for, but there are still
He's got a shotgun. Not immediately in line of sight of anything. I'm just gonna move up to here, I think.
On my way.
You know, if this pulls Advent, that could be pretty... He's concealed. My lord. The madman. No wonder he's alive down here. Okay.
Understood.
Well, then we're all just gonna climb up, then. Oh, but you can't climb anywhere. You've got to climb on that side, I guess. Well, we're all just gonna run over here, then. That's fine. Everyone, we're going upstairs. Alright, that's everyone dashed straight forward. We're getting up top next turn. We're moving on to our next new friend. A horde will eventually show up, I guess, and that could be a problem. Going to move here and open the door to the other side so that everyone else can run through. I'm going to take this position and look down, see what's happening. We can slow up a bit, let everyone catch up to him. Here, I'm going to take this position on the right side. I just want to scout. I want to know where Advent's at. They've got to be here somewhere. The next door is right here, so I'll take this position to open it next turn. And I'll just follow on this side with everyone else because it's going to take a little bit less for us to group up doing that. What I'm guessing is happening, since I just haven't seen Advent, is that they're deployed between your start and the objective, and then between the objective and the evac. It says I'm going this weird route, they're just not where I am in the map currently. Gonna move up here and see if we get any eyes on Advent. Nothing. Gonna move here and check for Advent. They've gotta be somewhere, man. Gonna move here and check for Advent. I know I can cross over now, but... Oh, there's actually just a gap between the cars. Nice. Gonna move here and check for Advent. There's Laughing Octopus down at the bottom. And still nothing. We're just gonna be running forward, I guess. Alright, once again, everyone has been sprinted forward. Let's see if anything happens. It's looking like a solid no, though. It's looking like Advent is just in the wrong place here. Oh, there it is. Chrysalid Crawlers. Oh, and that's going to make them activate. And now things might get messy because the Lost are going to start moving around. They might start seeing more members of Advent. Yeah, okay. I don't think that Crawler really stands a chance, but I mean, fight it out amongst yourselves. I'm fine with that. We've got a Howler active now, so the swarm is on its way. Good job, camera. I know exactly what's happening thanks to you. This poor Chrysalid Crawler, he didn't deserve it. Can the Lost? No, they can't raise a Chrysalid as a zombie. Would have been metal as hell if they could, though. We're gonna keep moving up, keep looking for where these enemies are actually at. I'm hearing a lot to the left. There's a Faceless in there. There's, oh my Jesus Christ. That's a pot of 4 Faceless, all right. I'm just gonna move to the other side.
Closing on target position now.
I want eyes on this so that they'll activate each other during the middle phase when I end my turn.
Confirmed.
Moving up with Shrapnel Flurry, we might be able to grab Laughing Octopus soon. I want to grab them with a blue move, though, in case I drop down and there's just like a pod directly on top of them. And we're going to line everyone up on this wall because it's the direction we need to go for the objective. And possibly more importantly, it's the direction that Advent are. Because I don't want to sneak through this. I want to fight them. I want the experience. I want the loot. There's a lot of benefit to fighting them. Alright, that's everyone run forward. These faceless are probably going to destroy the Lost.
X-ray spotted.
Is that the same pod I originally saw? I think that's a different pod of 4 faceless. And they've got a stun lancer too. Maybe I just got confused by the camera movements. I could have sworn the building left of this one is the one with 4 faceless. Also, that's 5 faceless and a stun lancer. No, I was right. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of faceless. They're active now. How many faceless is this pod? Well, first we have to let the Lost activate, I guess. Okay, this pod is actually just 4 faceless. So we've got 9 faceless, a stun lancer, and a chrysalid active right now. Yeah, I guess faceless are an appropriate force level enemy for us to have on a Savage mission, huh? This is a weird one. That's so much health. They've got loot, though. That pod on the right has 2 pieces of loot. For the time being, I don't have to fight them. I can just watch them fight the Lost. And the Lost are doing good work. What the hell? Who hit for 5? It didn't look like he actually took 5. I've seen graphical display issues a few times with the Lost. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, so I've seen this bug before. The Lost Tower hit for 5, the Lost hit for 2. You saw 2 pop-ups of 2 damage though. We saw this back with Stolen Invader. This is the second time I'm seeing this bug. Sometimes when the Lost attack, it just pops up the damage twice, and I don't know why. It's nerve-wracking though, and I'm not a fan. Let's pick up Laughing Octopus. Come on, get in here. We're getting out of here alive, buddy.
The other resistance operatives that was deployed in this area. I'm sure they'll be.
Shrapnel Flurry goes right back up top immediately. Laughing Octopus gets by their side on the other end of the door. This guy is on the top story. That's up this ladder. I have a Reaper around here somewhere. They can sneak right through all of this and go to the objective, which is what they'll be doing.
Short order.
Good job, detection radius. 5 stacks of shadow can do some pretty serious work on that. Next turn, we can consider fighting. Now that we have the full 10-man squad. Very reasonable troop numbers here. For now, we're just getting everyone down here, all fighting one set of enemies.
Good to go.
I actually don't want to be here because I have further to go to get off. I just want to be against the railing on everyone.
Got it covered.
Medic forward, Skirmisher forward. Oh, my cursor's freaking out a little bit. I've already got right-click down, so I'm not a fan. The Assault can be a little bit further back because he has run and gun and slash. Hidden Cube can go here. Black Cat's not going to have a good position unless she drops down. If she drops down, she could get found. I dropped down over here a second ago. I know there's nothing here. I think this is the only position where Black Cat's ever helping next turn with Brace. She was my last action. Okay. I thought I pulled somehow. I was terrified. The Faceless are going to destroy the Lost. It's going to... Oh, I thought their attack was AoE. I guess it was just targeted badly, maybe, because I know it's AoE. The Advent Stun Lancer performing against the Lost how I want them to perform against me. Not that there's anyone to care about this diner, but this diner has been completely destroyed. Yeah, we're just sitting here slowly watching the giant goo men destroy the Lost. They have so much health. I really want the loot. I really want the experience. I don't think we get corpses for this mission. Regardless, though, there's a lot to be gotten. Oh, the thumps I've been hearing were faceless. That wasn't a berserker, the faceless thump. There's loot over here. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to hear that these two pods are the only ones on the map. The Lost missions tend to have less enemy pods. Like the mission a while back where the hunter saved by Reaper's life. There were only 2 enemy pods on that mission. And with all the Lost active, I feel like they'd have attracted yellow alert attention and consequently been found and activated more advent pods if they existed. So I do think that this is all the advent we have to deal with, and being only melee units with a bunch of Lost in the way to interfere for us, I think that we can get involved here and get some loot, get some experience. Pointlessly get some soldiers wounded in my hubris. That's got to include that. It's definitely going to happen. Alright, Reaper, when you pick this person up, does any scripted nonsense happen? It's very important to know.
Menace 1-5.
No, we're good.
Targets in tow.
Fantastic.
Additional operatives if possible, but make sure you get our contacts to the evac point.
Yeah, no, we got our contacts first. We actually cared more about them.
Remember, getting that VIP to the extraction point supersedes all other priorities.
Yeah, no, Bradford, it doesn't. The VIP is an engineer or something. The VIP is not even a part of our team, actually. I guess we do really need her to stop the Dark event, so I should stop talking shit. But, like, I really care about these 2 randoms we just picked up. We have 5 Faceless and a Stun Lancer in here. I'm not sure we can take that on very safely. I don't have line of sight on the Stun Lancer here, which is literally the only target I care about. We do have the Frost Bomb on this mission, which means we can ignore this Stun Lancer and this Faceless for this turn only. That means we just need to kill 4 Faceless, which is still a big ask, but I think doable. Yeah, we have a 10-man squad, 9 because the Reaper's busy, but I think we can make this happen. I'm gonna move back here first on Napalm Blizzard, because this will tell me if I'm missing anything, if the situation's worse than I realize. It's not. We're good. We're okay. Theoretically, we could have made some sick defensive mine plays. Can we still do that? Because if the defensive mine here reaches the Stun Lancer and someone else drops a second when he's just dead. Okay, things get more complicated because the Stun Lancer has loot and we don't want to blow him up. And no, my greed really does have no limits. I'm glad you asked. This flamethrower is a little bit off of hitting everything. Also, this flamethrower, way smaller than the incinerator on the mechs. The Pioneers were crazy. In case you don't watch all the way through the episodes, I have made some custom edits to the INIs and massively nerfed the size of the incinerator. Next time Ashen Fortress is on a mission, you'll see. Anyway, let's take this. Very good. Next up, we want a tiny bullet going into the Advent Stun Lancer. Sounds like the sort of thing you expect out of your tech specialist. Since literally no one has guns, I'm safe to just be over here in the open. I'd say no one. We're getting to that, though. Now no one has guns. I think this Faceless is one of the ones that has to die. I think these 2 on the right are the priority #1 targets that need to be dealt with. Definitely take the one that's closer to you. A Marine with a point-blank shotty would be very helpful here. I'm sad not to have them right now. I need a line to this guy in the back. I'd be surprised if there wasn't one from here. Like, surely, even though your grenade tends to fire from the right side of your body, this is possible, yeah. And there's no doubles anymore, but that's fine. Does the Frostbomb make noise for the Lost? Like, I guess it does. I just never thought about it. It does. Lost Swarm will spawn on their turn. I'm going to set up on my Skirmisher here. That way I have a line of sight to everything next turn. At this point, I should really check what Black Cat has eyes on, because she only has so many targets. Well, that's not good. Black Cat can only see the one I just frost grenaded. That was a severe misstep by me. I can get eyes on this faceless from up top with Shrapnel Flurry. That's very good.
No problem, boss.
90%. I was hoping for better odds with high ground. At least we did very good damage. Interestingly, after that shot, these locations no longer have a line of sight to that faceless. I'm not sure how that could ever be possible. From here, I have line of sight into the building and to that faceless in the back. That's good. God, only 79. These guys are not nearly as dealt with as I thought they were. Okay, at least it's down to one-shot range. I've got line of sight from here as well on Laughing Octopus. 88, but it's not a guaranteed kill. Oh, I think they have base weapons. I don't think they have our bonuses. But they rolled high enough on damage that it doesn't matter either way. All that's left is these two. Together, I can guarantee a kill on either of these enemies. Take the 99%. Alright. That's good at least. I don't have the shot that I want here at all, so I'm just going to shoot the guy in the back. Leaving a faceless up here is not what I wanted at all.
They've got eyes on me.
I definitely put my Frost Bomb onto the wrong target, but I just didn't have the damage I thought I did regardless. The Hunter's here now. That's just more AP. And loot, he'll summon some for me. I'm very confident in this team. I've got 10 people, get out of here. You shouldn't have come.
It's dangerous out here.
I'm guessing he spawned like right next to evac, right? That would make sense. Yep. He's in the second floor of the building by evac.
The elders must have caught wind of our operation. They sent
Alright,
in
how many people does this actually hit? Alright, it only hit Seething Orca, but dear lord did it hit Seething Orca.
It causes too much trouble.
Better clean that. One wanted to get it.
Interestingly, I can't see the damage that the faceless does, unlike most enemies. Wow, that was a tragic turn from the faceless. The one hit they land doesn't even kill. Alright, the Lost Swarm is here. It's behind us, so we're the ones who have to deal with it probably. I doubt they're going towards the faceless. We got dashers up top, I think. That's gonna make it real hard to tell what is and isn't safe. That faceless is just dead. Oh no, they're not really focusing on killing him. Maybe he's not then. I don't know about that Lost that randomly climbed up to the balcony. Yeah, both of those hits. We got 3 pop-ups for 2 damage, and there were only 2 Lost to swing. Coming over here, I do have medical triage on this character and a charge of a med kit. I don't actually know that it matters. Seething Orca might get a little bit of benefit from it, but not too much. Now here, I think it's going to take some pistol shots, at least on this guy. I have to believe in a 4% here.
You can't handle me.
Now, on this Lost right next to me, weapon range might be a problem, right? We've got dashers on top of this building. Well, we can figure out where they are and what they have, right? Like, I can move to here on Shrapnel Flurry and do some serious work. I can pop back up with my... what's his name? I can pop back up with Guilty Chimera and also knock out a few of them. Is this the only dasher that's actually up here? There's one much further back. That's a normal Lost, though. He can't even get to me.
Impressed yet?
I thought, like, several of them ran up here, but I don't see any more of them. I guess. Well, fine then. But I'm very confused about the other guys I saw run up, because I could have sworn I saw several. No, I need somebody to deal with this. That has to happen. We shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves, though. Napalm Blizzard. Take a step here, get the loot, shoot this man.
Got the goods.
98%. I'll give the experience to Silent Cyclone. I'm trying to get that guy ranking up faster, but I'm also stacking missions on him, so it's going to be inherently slow. 99% there.
One down.
Okay, we've got a guy in the back. Black Cat doesn't get to kill him and get her bullets back, so I want Black Cat to be shooting somebody else. Flip side, it doesn't really matter if she shoots anyone else either. This guy needs to be killed and looted. There's a Lost in here. Seems like a good position is to move here, shoot the Lost, then shoot the Faceless. Oh! Hi there. We got two guys right over there. They will be in range. I might have to move Hidden Cube because of those guys. Why is this hitting for 5 to 6 instead of 4 to 5? Oh, Dragon Rounds just have a flat damage added. I did not know that. I thought it just gave the bird chance. Holy shit, they're so much better than I thought they were. Well, I think it's pretty obvious that your job is to move here and sort out the Lost problem. First one down, we've got a speed loader for the rest.
My weapon is nearly empty.
Oh man, you're at only 86 for these guys? Odds are good that this is fine. Like, odds are really good that this is fine, but it's nowhere near guaranteed. And these dashers have to die. Also, easiest way to build up heat in the books, just kill Lost. Or shoot at them wildly and be sad. Going to pop out to here and shoot this Lost in the head. Please leave me alone, sir. Run the objective back here. Coming back over to our Reaper, though. For their last action, they can't really see anything. I'm just going to move them to the high ground.
I am trusting you.
It's got 4 health. I can't guarantee a kill with a pistol shot. How bad is the range penalty? What am I looking at? 89. That's not the worst ever. It's better than what anyone else is going to be working with. And this guy has to die or he's dealing wounds.
You want some more?
Now, do you look like you can kill this Faceless? Yes, and those are not dashers, so we don't care if they're preoccupied or not. It's a 94 as opposed to 100. My odds of killing are substantially higher on this one, though. The other one has 1 more health, so I have to high roll very hard to get the kill. In fact, that damage roll would fail to kill the Faceless in the back. Going to move out here on Seething Worka. Take the shot on the Faceless. That's actually very helpful. We really want Hidden Cube to move this turn. Getting a different shotgun in here to finish the Faceless off and help clean up these Lost next turn would be very helpful. 81% chance to get this solved here. Good. Now, provided there's no hole in the wall right here, I can just take Hidden Cube and pick up the loot. That's a hole in the wall, but it's blocked by cover, so I think we're good. We can just move here and grab the loot on him.
That's affirmative. Got some goods here.
Delirium Core, no big deal. I can move here and take some downward shots at these Lost. Seems like the best thing I'll be doing with this turn on Laughing Octopus. We have to deal with these guys next turn 100% of the time anyway.
Okay, so I got one.
If you can land both those and reload your gun, that would be pretty sick. Nice.
One down.
Putting the Skirmisher to shame. Alright, we've got 3 more Faces in there. We're far from done with this. The Hunter's gonna start laying down tracking shots. The Faceless, or the Lost rather, are gonna keep coming in. It turns out you can walk through that hole. At least the Lost, or the Faceless rather, is helping me. Note to self, next time you see a hole in the wall that doesn't look traversable, test it with routing. Jesus. Tracking shot me, I dare you.
I can see further than you think.
You shot the person who's actually almost in line of sight. It's not very impressive. Yeah, we got the Lost running. It's fine. Doing sick backflips off of the top. The Faceless are slowly getting knocked down over here, but they're regenerating at about the same speed. Oh shit! Where is that Dasher at?
You better step up your game, Commander.
In editing, I'll point out where he was if I ever have line of sight to the guy. I have no idea where he was, to be honest. Anyway, you should have much better shots now, so take them. These dragon rounds are huge. It makes my 4 damage into 5, and these are no longer rolls to kill. He has so much heat. And, like, it's so upsetting, because the situations where you have all this heat are also the situations where there are tons of enemies, and you can't reasonably run in for melee. I thought I had a speed loader on this character. Did I already use it? I'm a little bit confused. I'm just going to reload. Not sure what that's about. I thought I 1%ed that for a hot second. If nothing else, at least the Skirmisher is absolutely sick when it comes to killing the Lost. He's doing great work on that front. Seething Orca can move here as well.
You say so.
Start taking whatever shots you have out here. I'm taking the 76 first because it's actually a kill if it lands. Unlike this.
Definitely got that one. Gonna need to reload soon.
Hopefully this kills, but we're fine that it didn't. That means our sniper can just take the kill for free with the pistol.
Who's keeping score?
Now, I think there's still a Lost in this room. And rather than going in to check, what we should do is just back off and shoot the Faceless.
I'm on the move.
We're gonna get out of here at some point, I promise, but I need the loot. And the experience. Alright, guys, you can suffer wounds if you just miss a bunch of 80%. Like, there's nothing I can do if you throw your lives away.
Finally.
86, come on. Alright. We just have like 1 million more health to go. Silent Cyclone. Move up to here.
It is clear.
I'm trying to spread them out a little bit because I'm still convinced, even though I haven't been seeing it, that Faceless have an AoE attack. It's not just for cover destruction shenanigans. Alright, guys, please.
Enemy is still up.
This can be dangerous if you want to make it dangerous. I'd really rather you didn't, though. This is a combat engineer. Even if this does get him hit, he'll be fine. Come on, Napalm Blizzard. I believe in you. Okay. We didn't get 2%ed there. We just need to get some damage on him from somewhere else. The Reaper might have to come down and do it. I've got to move here. Honestly, there aren't great moves here. I'm going to move here, tap the Lost, and then come back across here. That's not even that good. I'm going to move here instead. See what my odds of shooting the Lost are, and then reload if it's, like, under 75. Well, that's just enough to make me a liar. Like, 74% of the time, this is obviously correct.
How about that?
The other time, though, I have no bullets in my gun, and it's real awkward. I gotta reload here. Let's check these pistol shots on Lost. 75 to kill. Go for it, Black Cat. Very nice.
How many is that now?
Last one. Never killing, but get working chipping him. Oh, right, yeah, 2 to 3 plus 1 because of the bridging tech. Nice, very nice. If I move, I'll lose my brace, so I'm going to Overwatch on Black Cat. This guy still hasn't been dealt with. I'm going to move all the way back here and hunker. Just get as far from the Chosen Hunter as possible, because he's the only threat this character could ever face. We're down to Laughing Octopus and our Reaper. I don't think I want my Reaper coming down here. I don't really know why I feel that way, but I do.
Worth it.
So we're going to try with Laughing Octopus first. 72%. Guys. Guys.
As you order.
Okay, it's going to have like a 1/5 chance at this point to live. There are only so many 4 out of 5s I can throw at an enemy in one turn. You guys deserve the wound. What can I do? Please hit Napalm Blizzard. That is outrageous. Did I miss 3 or 4 80% at that guy? Okay, he's swinging at the one I wanted to swing at. Black Cat, if he didn't have health regeneration, he'd have finished him off and you would have been a champion. But the deck was stacked against you.
That all you
At least he has RNG on the same level as ours. Man, these faces are just not getting it done this time. They're missing so many shots.
There's nowhere to go.
There's actually like an entire burning city to go. Where'd this dasher come from? How does this keep happening? It's fine. She's a combat engineer. It's not like she has any fucks to give.
They might seem mindless, but they still hit.
How dare you?
hard.
He's dead. That was a hit. Don't believe the animation's lies. Reload, shoot, kill.
gotcha.
I think Advent's been letting some of the rejects.
You need to move.
Production.
Let's scout out this next room. Can't see anything. Probably should have moved somewhere that was closer to these holes in the walls. I'll just overwatch then. Nothing to see here. I'm gonna move up to this location, see if I get eyes on the faces in this house. This building, rather.
I'm still amazed.
Got eyes on one. Whatever the odds are, you take them.
To work with you, Skirmisher.
Unlike the entire last turn, this turn we can land shots with bad odds, as opposed to missing a million with great odds. Gonna reload and overwatch here.
Covered.
They're far enough back that I can move up here and take shots. Not that I have bullets in my gun.
Let's roll.
Ignore me. Second verse, same as the first with hidden cube. Take your shot. Honestly, do I want to throw down a mine? No, I definitely do not. This one's way closer to done. This turn's going so much better than last one. I'm just gonna join the pile and shoot that faceless. Seems like the thing to do with Twilight Queen.
I hate to break it to you, Reaper, but if anyone is getting eaten today, it's you.
Almost down with the last faceless. And I can reposition and regain my concealment. Very nice. Just forgot I had that. There's not really any loss in here that can get to me in time, so I'm just gonna pop out over here and try to finish off that last faceless. It's definitely a big hassle to deal with. I'd rather get it out now than let it regenerate and move around. Well, Black Cat doesn't have a shotgun, but she does have a pistol and very good aim. And line of sight.
Do this.
Let's see if she can wrap this up. 69, it's the funny number. How could we miss? Easy game.
You can't handle me.
And you can move a little bit closer to the rest of the team now. All that's left is the Chosen and a singular loss in that building. Going to move up and reload here. And after the next Lost Swarm, which should be coming any time now, we're gonna have to deal with the Chosen. Oh no, I have to move on Shrapnel Flurry again.
Hide.
Okay, next turn, a Lost Swarm is going to show up.
Don't make this too easy on me.
With Shrapnel Flurry, I'm just going to run here and grab the loot. That's all she's doing.
Where do you want it?
With Hidden Cube, I'm going to move up to here. This isn't Hidden Cube, this is my new man, Rampant Mystery, with his sick metal mohawk. Anyway, I'm going to shoot this Lost. And now we're going to finish up the turn by just piling everyone into here, loading our guns. And seeing as this is Lost and Lost are kind of chump nonsense, I'll be back with you once I'm engaging the Hunter, honestly.
It's over there.
Or at least once they arrive, because this is a bit tedious.
Solid copy.
Alright, the Lost Swarm is here. It looks like it spawned right on the evac in the same place as the Hunter, basically. I think we only had one Overwatch that turn, so that's all you'll be seeing. Yeah, the Hunter's right there next to evac. There's the Swarm. Let's start picking through this. How are you feeling about your shots? Not as good as I would like you to. This team doesn't have suppression, and the Hunter might be active here. We have 5 dashers that we absolutely need to deal with. Let's start trying on them. Very good. This is another 5 health one. Let's take this shot. God, Guilty Chimera is just killing it right now.
Nearly gone.
And now you can start taking normal shots at these guys. Ah, damn shame. Sadly, all that's left is to reload. Because the hunter might be active, the way I want to play this turn has changed tremendously. Alright, these are both guaranteed kills if I land with Black Cat's pistol. Fine. Cool.
Won't get him next time.
Let's get Hidden Cube or whoever this is. This is the VIP. Let's get them out of line of sight. We can take a combat protocol to guarantee knock out one of the 3 health ones, I guess. And we're just in sort of an awkward spot here, where there's not really... Like, we need to kill the Lost, but moving forward definitely activates the Hunter.
There you go. On reserves.
If you just want to land these shots when we couldn't land 80s, that's fine. Yeah, close though.
Close.
Just gonna back to Hero Laughing Octopus and shoot at that man. 58. I mean, one of these coin flips will eventually hit it, right?
Target's still up.
Okay, I've realized something. You're in stealth. You're not in stealth. Okay, I can get in stealth though. I'm going to move here. Kill this Dasher. Look, just don't miss. Jesus, this mission. So if she had hit, she could have then used her bonus action to conceal and been invisible. I'm assuming the Hunter was going to run into us and activate anyway, so it's fine. Shrapnel Flurry's already taken some ablative damage. Napalm Blizzard hasn't. I'm going to move him forward and try to finish this Lost. Honestly, at this point, am I just going to take, like, double shotgun ship to guarantee it? Probably. No. Shoot the Dasher on the right. I know its odds are slightly worse, but you don't actually have line of sight to it. An appropriate response to an unkillable threat. This truck might be unsafe now. Hidden Cube, I'm just going to take into this corner. Shrapnel Flurry, I'm going to take upstairs and high cover. I can't quite get there. In that case, I would like to break line of sight in high cover, and this might do it. Nothing else is going to. Maybe breaking line of sight entirely and ignoring high cover would have been a smarter play, like I did with Brianna over here. But it's too late to think about that now. This is a pretty hard line of sight for him to have. Nothing to do here, unfortunately, but hey. At least we're further back now. Seething Orca, you are at risk of dying. You can hang out with a VIP. Alright, let's see it. There's a good chance he just spends his entire turn shooting the Lost, and the Lost are probably going to go for him, so... This is actually a great spot. It's just a little bit scary, because anytime the Hunter is on the board and active, it's a little bit scary. That's a good start, though.
This is my specialty.
I'm not quite sure why his turn stopped after he killed that Lost.
At least your people put up a fight, Commander.
It's still moving.
It's possible that his rifle only has one shot and he had to reload immediately or something like that, but I don't actually know what happened.
This won't end well for you. Trust me.
So they really did not care about the Hunter, huh? Well, let's... Wow, these are not hundreds. Reaper, you gotta step up your game. How are you feeling? This is officially your job on this mission. I did not realize you were at 5 health, but I don't think you're in vision of the Hunter, but even so, I probably should have smoked this character last turn just to be safe. Definitely regret that decision. If you just want to kill every single one of the Lost, I am so down with that, Guilty Chimera. I would love that. After these last turns, I am so happy to see this. What a champion. Emptied 2 magazines in 1 round, killed people with every single blast. Very nice. Black Cat has shots, but there's cover in the way. God, not having suppression on this mission is so scary. Is it possible to kill them both? Where is my new assault? My new assault's all the way back here. He is just in range for a 91 slash. He won't be able to move after it, though. He can run and gun and drop a grenade on him instead. But that could break loot. If I can guarantee the kill on the hunter, I'm willing to take that slash. As I recall, he gets 3 to 4 additional damage for being shell-shocked. Base damage is 3 to 4. So I can assume 6 damage a grenade, minimum 4 to kill him. Almost certainly 4, because I only need a single additional point of damage. I need to get 4 grenades in range. This could be one of them. This is one of them. This could be one of them. I believe this is the last one. I think that's 4 grenades. I think he's dead. Oh, but the Lost. Well, we're already in position for this one. Let's see if we can't deal some damage outside of this. Because we don't want to summon this swarm this turn. Once we get the Lost are very nearby, we have to stop throwing grenades. We don't have a choice. We're still fine. They're not showing up on the next grenade. Take the 93. See if you can't remove a grenade from the count. Very good. 12 health left. We don't have to do too much to finish him off. This is a second way that I can secure the kill here, so I want to avoid using the Reaper if I can. I know it's not going to work. I know I'm going to fire this grenade and then the Lost Sword is going to be very nearby, but I have to check. Because 2 grenades does just finish the problem. A Lost Swarm is very close. Meaning that if we continue to use grenades this turn, we will undoubtedly summon the swarm and take huge wounds, maybe even deaths. Now, we do have several fight shots available at him before we run out of options here. That's only a 37. Do we have 4 shotguns, though? We do not. We're down to 2. I'm going to take Laughing Octopus to this half cover, which doesn't even have vision of him. What am I doing? Silent Cyclone is out of bullets and out of range. Okay, we're sort of low on options here. It's really just the Reaper, Shrapnel Flurry, and the Assault. Very good shot. I was going to say, we take the shots on the Reaper and Shrapnel Flurry to see if we can't get it. I think the Reaper was at like 70%. And then if we still couldn't do it, we were going to run and gun the Assault to take another shot at like 50%.
You've surprised me.
But okay.
Commander.
We didn't get very deep in that chain of nested shots.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that Chosen left.
Now, bad news for the loot pinata.
Still, at least we ruined their...
Alright, good news, it's only a 96. He could actually live through this and the slash. What were the odds? 9% and 4%? Well under 1% of the time, but still possible. Alright, we are out of here. That's everything. 100% of the loot. I'm gonna say minimal wounds, not no wounds. Definitely not no wounds.
Got it covered.
But that's very good results as far as I'm concerned. We got so much loot out of this mission. All the experience that we could possibly get was obtained. Our wounds are a 45% on my Skirmisher, or on my Medic rather, and a marginal one on my Skirmisher, even less. Alright, let's see the swarm. Looks like we have another 20 kills to churn through before we get to leave.
Repositioning.
Sit.
And now we're just getting everyone out of here. I'll see you at the reward screen.
Worse our chances.
Second batch out. Mission complete. The wounds that we got were a little bit unfortunate, but not bad at all.
Firebrand is returning.
Especially with the second medic to perform triage on the first medic from the mission. That's really nice. Yet again, Hunter down. Even the loss being here can't save him. Let's check out the debriefing. MVP to Guilty Chimera. No surprise there. 19 kills, 117% damage, 20 out of 22 shots. What a legend. Seething Orca with somewhat less impressive shots, but hilariously higher accuracy. Silent Cyclone having a really great turn there at the end. Same with Napalm Blizzard, it's where most of their stuff is coming from. Hidden Cube didn't do much. Twilight Queen really didn't do much. Shrapnel Flurry was good. Not great, but good. Black Cat doing a lot of work, just not competing with the star of the show, Guilty Chimera, at all. Rampant Mystery not only joining XCOM, but earning his place here. Laughing Octopus won't do as much, but I'm hoping that her triage will still go off and fix up Seething Orca on the way back. But seriously, what a showing. Glad I brought him on the mission. It's the first time I've ever been happy that a Skirmisher was here, and he did amazing work. The loss really just created a situation where they get to shine so effectively. 17 days on Seething Orca? I don't actually know. That's so reasonable for both being helped and not being helped, because it was such a small difference. I don't know if our new field medic actually got to help her. Definitely got a good few promotions on that mission though. The biggest one being on Twilight Queen. Reapers just need a lot of aim so that they can take their shots safely. We got an expanded magazine, 2 Illyrium cores, a bedded stock, a lightweight frame. None of that really matters to me. We got 2 more soldiers. It doesn't feel like showing me the last one, but I assure you the medic also joined our team. I hope. Yes, they're both here. Good, good, good. Let's fix their colors and names. Everyone say hello to Rampant Mystery, our newest assault. They're gonna be taking Honed Edge. They're pretty far behind our other assaults, but they'll catch up someday. We've also got Laughing Octopus, our newest field medic. Even though we have more field medics than any other normal class, I'm still happy to see more of him. He's a lot of orange for a field medic, to be honest, but he's got enough white on it that I'm gonna let him keep his original aesthetic. After that mission, we have 2 more people in the barracks. Our Reaper is still ready. Silent Cyclone is still ready. Black Cat, Hidden Cube, and Shrapnel Flurry, and Napalm Blizzard. Most of the team is still ready. Lower on will, but able to be sent out if I need to, and that's just great news. For Reaper's promotion, we're looking at Xenovore, plus 2 damage and multiply your crit chance by 50% against savage enemies. I've been thinking that wasn't a big deal, and I still mostly think that, but it is worth noting that's a massive damage buff versus like Berserkers, which can be some pretty big bags of health later in the campaign. Hot gives you additional damage versus anyone who's been wounded this turn, and it gives you a chance to panic people near you when you break concealment. I just don't think this is that good. It's not that hard against bigger, more threatening enemies to trigger the bonus damage, but it just doesn't seem worth it compared to the alternatives, which is Weapon Specialist. Why take plus 2 against specific enemies when I can take plus 1 against everyone with my pistol as well, all the time? Which is very much still how I feel. I haven't changed my mind since planning this. She's only ever gotten 3 AP, it's very sad, so she still can't come anywhere close to getting Hawkeye for more range or Death from Above for disgusting action economy. But next time we have a hard mission we send her on, we might be willing to buy Death from Above, just because it is so strong. Hidden Cube is making Lieutenant as Sapper. We're probably taking concussion grenades. We could also consider Salvo. Airburst grenades really doesn't compete. I think I will take concussion grenades, because once you reach Sergeant, you have enough basic grenades. You don't really need to stack all of your inventory slots. Getting 2 flashbang grenades for the price of 1 is really worth it to diversify. Shrapnel Flurry finally making up to Lieutenant. I remember when she was so underleveled compared to the A-team, and now she's right there with them, taking concussion grenades. This thing is just absolutely crazy. I originally thought it was just good when it gave you a second flashbang and your normal grenades got to disorient enemies. I thought it was good when it did that. Now that I know it gives you a grenade pocket, I just think it's easily the best choice. I see no real reason to pick Concussion Rocket over it, although I might buy it additionally if I ever find myself just rolling in AP. I can say the same thing about Bunker Buster, and probably a lot of abilities, to be honest. Now that I know this gives the grenade slot, though, I am going to once again mark Electronic Surveillance on this character, because with the extra inventory slot, it might be worth buying more battle scanners on my A-team combat engineer. Rumble Peacock also has a promotion. They're a wounded rookie, so who cares? Seething Orca is a real soldier, so I'll promote them now. I still think I take Sentinel here, even on soldiers that aren't in the A-team. Applied Knowledge only works on crits against all top-seed organics. It's so narrow. If their purpose was to obliterate specific units and there were specific big threatening late-game biological organic units, then Applied Knowledge would have a purpose, but that's not the medic's job at all. I don't know why I'd ever pick that. Overcharge Capacitors is nice, point and click disorient is always good, but I don't use my stuns that often anyway, and having the ability to get better overwatches on a medic is something. They overwatch frequently, so it's something. It's not the best, but I generally am not a huge fan of any of my options at that tier. Alright, feeling good. Let's go get that supply drop. Scorched Earth, Intel. For the first time all campaign, I no longer need that, but I do desperately need the money. We're gonna scan this and then pop over to the black market. A covert action, or rather an infiltration, might actually finish before we get there. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Neutralize target and advent vehicle. And going over to the squad, it is our 6-man team. Ashen Fortress, Lead Coffin, Slasher Hawk, Crying Wolf, Exalted Citadel, and Dead Titan. And you should all get used to Exalted Citadel. Much like Ashen Fortress, I expect him to be a mainstay for most of the campaign until he dies horrifically. Which, unlike Ashen Fortress, where they have all their health up front, is really more of a possibility with Exalted Citadel. Especially right now, since they don't have, I forget the name of the perk, but it's the one where Sparks can't die the first time they die. They have a stasis-like mechanic similar to Priest. That makes it basically impossible to lose a Spark if you want to play cautiously with it. Exalted Citadel doesn't have that until Sergeant, though. Right now, they are very able to die. They only have 10 health. I know that's a lot, but still. We're looking at shoddy intel, stealth insertion, moderate difficulty mission. I think we can handle this. Next time, we'll talk more about this squad and how it's very small by comparison to everything else so far in the campaign. But for now, I'm done. I feel genuinely drained after that lost mission. I don't know why melee only was that stressful. It should have been an easy, fun mission. But that many faceless that I just couldn't ever control anything, and I was always missing like high priority shots and getting late into the turn before things felt safe. I'm drained. I've been rather incoherent. I hope you've been enjoying the series. Next time we can finally see the Infiltrator Spark in action, and I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you then.